In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
That was President Trump giving his take on what's been going on over these past few weeks, if not months, in a place called Springfield, Ohio, where a lot of people in that community are having concerns not being brought up and even ignored in regards to Haitian immigrants coming into their city and taking their gooses, their cats, their dogs and lions and bears, oh my, and eating them as a part of some weird Haitian voodoo ritual.
Kind of odd that like a guy like me has to come out from doing what I do on a daily basis to have fun. Because I see what's going on in these streets, and I see you guys just sitting up there in them comfy chairs and suits, and I'm getting out here every day, and I'm broadcasting this, and you guys are just sitting up there in suits. Like, I really challenge you guys to get out here and do something. These Haitians are running into trash cans. They're running into buildings. They're running into, they flipping cars in the middle of the street. And I don't know how, like, y'all can be comfortable with this. Like, I don't know, like, who's getting paid from it. I honestly feel like someone's getting paid from it in the background. You got a bunch of people on a bus getting dropped off at a gas station to come down here. I know a single mom that FaceTimed me this morning at the welfare office that really need something. And it's nothing but immigrants over there. And I don't even want to seem like I'm coming down on the immigrants, because it's the people that's bringing them down here. Because wherever they're at, that's what they're used to, bro. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them.
And they've done community town hall meetings talking about it. They've been ignored. They've even had people investigate into this and claim that it is all not true, even to the point where today, as I'm recording this, there is body cam footage being spread around of a woman being arrested in regards to eating a cat, and people claiming that is a Haitian immigrant.
Put your hands behind your back. Someone got rubber gloves. She's covered in blood. I bet you got gloves. You got rubber gloves. Yeah, check. Smile for me. Smile with your teeth. Go like this. Did you eat that cat? Did you eat it? No, why'd you kill it? Get in there. It's ridiculous. It's all right, other kitty, you're safe. Did you guys see all this?
No, we pulled up and she was just laying there with me.
Did you see her eating it?
Eating it.
She was eating it?
Yeah. She said, but it's blood on her shoes. She said she stumped it out.
Yeah.
The head out.
33 gun.
Well, you don't kill a cat and go to the hospital. You go to jail.
Southwest with CM 410221.
No, she
CM
was saying that she
410221.
killed 2 other kids. That's what she was saying. Yes.
Copy out at 10th and Hoover with CM 410221. 2259 hours.
You guys never seen her before or anything?
No.
202.
I've seen her over there, but I
202.
don't know what exactly.
You call the Humane Society to see if they'll come pick this cat up. It's deceased.
And if you were to only go on Twitter and see the headline next to the body cam footage, you would think this is proof that ABC News and the mainstream media and all these other people are lying. We got these Haitian immigrants coming in and they're eating these people's animals and we need to do something about this. But if you're someone like me who bothers to actually read the articles, you'll find out that it's not a Haitian, it's another embarrassment of an American doing such a thing like that. And I would argue it's still weird, but let's play the game correctly and not try to cheat it. But I still won't ignore people's concerns about what what they view in the city, all I'm going to ask is that you start providing more evidence. It's cool to keep talking about saying that you saw things and that your neighbor's dog's cat, brother's sister's wife's daughter's dog got kidnapped by somebody, but I'm someone who will need a little bit of videography going on. I'm not going to completely dismiss you. I'm just going to hope that the next time you bring this up, I don't have to hear candid stories about how you know someone who did this. I would just want to see it with my own withering 4 eyes when 2 of them are not occupied. But that's not to say that the concerns about bringing in immigrants goes unwarranted without issue, because couple months ago, maybe a few weeks ago, my date of this happening is a little bit skewed, so forgive me, a Haitian ran into a bus which ended up killing someone's child. And before I continue on, you're still confused about the title of the video, I know, but I want to pose a question to any of you right now who are parents or you want to be parents. Do you want to take care of your child? I would assume the answer is yes. Do you want to make sure that your child grows up safe in the world? I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. Are you aware that even in doing that, you're going to have to deal with the rational fear that when your child is out there in the world, there's the potential that they might run into a situation where they end up dead? I'm certain you realize these are all things that many people go through when it comes to taking care of and nurturing a child. Well, the father whose child is now dead because of a Haitian immigrant, recently got in front of the world and told you all that he's upset that his child is being used as a part of some political propaganda, and he gave you this tasty nugget.
Felt it would be in our best interest to be here after recent comments. You know, I wish that my son, Aiden Clark, was killed by a 60-year-old white man. I bet you never thought anyone would ever say something so blunt. But if that guy killed my 11-year-old son, the incessant group of hate-spewing people would leave us alone. The last thing that we need is to have the worst day of our lives violently and constantly shoved in our faces. But even that's not good enough for them. They take it one step further. They make it seem as though our wonderful Aiden appreciates your hate, that we should follow their hate. And look what you've done to us. We have to get up here and beg them to stop. Using Aiden as a political tool is, to say the least, reprehensible for any political purpose. And speaking of morally bankrupt, politicians, Bernie Moreno, Chip Roy, J.D. Vance, and Donald Trump, they have spoken my son's name and used his death for political gain. This needs to stop now. They can vomit all the hate they want about illegal immigrants, the border crisis, and even untrue claims about fluffy pets being ravaged and eaten by community members. However, they are not allowed, nor have they ever been allowed to mention Aiden Clark from Springfield, Ohio. I will listen to them one more time to hear their apologies. To clear the air, my son, Aiden Clark, was not murdered. He was accidentally killed by an immigrant from Haiti. This tragedy is felt all over this community, the state, and even the nation. But don't spin this towards hate. In order to live like Aiden, you need to accept everyone, choose to shine, make the difference, lead the way, and be the inspiration. What many people in this community and state and nation are doing is the opposite of what you should be doing. Sure, we have our problems here in Springfield and in the U.S., but does Aiden Clark have anything to do with that? Did you know that an 11-year-old boy could be passionate about gardening, that he could haggle for a better price at a yard sale? Did you know that he researched different cultures to better appreciate and understand people that he interacted with? Did you know that one of the worst feelings in the world is to not be able to protect your child? Even worse, we can't even protect his memory when he's gone. Please stop the hate. I said to Aiden that I would try to make a difference in his honor. This is it. Live like Aiden. Thank you.
Now, maybe it's because I'm ignorant to all the things that have to do with my poor, disenfranchised 400 years of being a slave, even though I have the latest iPhone. But I would think that if your child died at the hands of a white guy in his 60s, he would still be used as a political puff piece when needed to talk about how bad the evil white man and white woman is and how everybody's gonna somehow come hunting down for your oh-so-sweet chocolate skin. You can't escape the fact that things get politicized, especially in the here and now of 2024. Fuck, a school shooting happened a couple days ago and it was immediately dismissed for the usual political talking points regarding gun control, people's identity, and who's being bullied and what's going on in Discord, and it got circumvented by another school shooting, which a lot of y'all don't know about because the numbers don't add up and nobody really cared, and also we had to worry about the presidential debate. It's a lot of things that get overly politicized, from moments in time to interactions with humans to walking on the fucking sidewalk to watching a movie to playing a video game. A lot of shit gets politicized, but for you to disrespect your own son by saying that you would want the motherfucker dead by a white guy, congratulations, you missed the entirety of the fucking point, and you didn't really help people to start caring about anything regarding funeral costs or caring about the fact that your son died, because you're propping him up by saying, hey, I'm mad at all these fucking Republicans politicizing my son. I would rather he just die by a white guy. Congratulations, Camila, Tim, whatever his name is, and everybody else will sit there and look at your son and be like, he's a victim of white supremacy. He's a victim of the white rage in society, which would have politicized your son's death, negating the fucking point you were trying to make. All I will say is that you can grieve how you want to grieve, but to think for even a second your child wouldn't be politicized by people over the internet and politicians if it was a white guy is absolutely stupid. It's a thing that's been done to death. You would wish it would stop, but with everything being how it is now, it's never gonna stop until we all cease to exist. But because we all keep fucking and pumping and dumping, the humanity will continue on steadfast and strong. But let me know, how would you grieve your son's death? Would you be sad? Would you cry? Would you be mad? Would you hunt down the person that killed your son? Would you pay for the funeral? Would you hope other people pay for the funeral? Would you stand in front of everybody and say, hey, I wish a Mexican did it, that way I could talk about the border? Any way necessary under the sun. And don't think for a moment I don't care about any of your discrepancies. I will always care about you. Look at me holding you right now. Look at this. This is the most connection you've ever gotten from somebody via the internet. I'm holding you right now. And I'm telling you, I will always care, and I will always talk about the things I see. I'm gonna just need a little bit more legwork and some journalistic integrity from a lot of motherfuckers, because the people running around saying that their body cam footage was an immigrant, ooh, they are nowhere to be found right now, or they're lying through their fucking teeth playing the semantics game, see, this was people eating cats, when the whole time the conversation was about immigrants doing it. So please always remember, I'm here for you, and I'm better than a lot of motherfuckers, because even though I'm not a journalist, I got more integrity in both my testicles than any of those motherfuckers will ever have. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye. Mwah.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat.